Hello everybody, how are you doing? Just wanted to give you an update on what's going on in our area, our neck of the woods, southeastern Wisconsin, and for me specifically. So today is May 5th, 2020, Tuesday. I'm on my way to a meeting. And the reason that's so exciting is because this is the first meeting that I've had with somebody in probably a little over a month. Not only do I have one meeting this week, I actually have 5. So last week, all of a sudden, probably towards the second half of the week, my phone started ringing like it did before COVID happened. And lots of people that want to move forward with what their plans were prior, want to talk about building. So I've got 5 meetings this week. And before COVID happened, having 5 meetings in a week with new people, people I've never met with before, that's crazy. That's crazy busy. So I'm very encouraged right now. We've been starting to get a few more internet leads trickle in. The meetings that I have, I've got a referral from a realtor. I've got somebody that I've been talking with for a couple weeks now that just drove through the neighborhood and decided they wanted to walk through our model home, and I kind of had them do that on their own and then spoke with them after. Anyways, super exciting. That's what I wanted to share today, because this is the first video I've done in a long time where I'm actually in the vehicle on my way to a meeting. So for those of you that are maybe in the same boat as me, maybe you've got a new meeting this week, maybe it's set up for next week, or maybe things aren't quite there yet. It's going to happen. Here in Wisconsin, we are still in a state that is on, quote unquote lockdown until the end of the month. And I know there are other states that have already opened up certain things. So now we, as a home builder, have always been considered an essential service or business throughout this time period. So we personally haven't had restrictions on, we haven't had to stop building or technically stop meeting with people. It's just that with, the uncertainty that we had when this first really started, a lot of people just decided, okay, you know what, I don't know enough about this. I am going to stay at home, take it easy for a little bit. But, we're at that point now where, people are wanting to get back to normal. And if somebody was wanting to build a home or buy an existing home or sell their existing home prior to COVID, they are probably at a point right now, as long as they're still able to financially and didn't suffer and aren't suffering too much from, a lot of the businesses are still closed down, and there's a lot of people that are going to be hurting from that. At the same time, there's still a lot of people who are able to move forward with what they want to do. And that was also something that I said in the last video is, there's a chance that things could just go right back to normal. So how things were prior to COVID-19, they were amazing. The building industry was great. Real estate market was still great. And it was almost like just hitting a pause button and then wondering, okay, are things going to go back to normal? Are they going to pick up where they left off? Or has everything been shut down too long to where too many people are affected and there's going to be issues with it? And it's still too early to tell, because real estate is one of those things that you don't get an immediate answer on. So even though the market is good right now and I'm meeting with new people right now, that doesn't mean that 6 months from now we won't feel something from what we're still going through right now and what we went through. So that's still yet to be determined, but this is obviously a good sign that there are people wanting to move ahead with things right now. So that's just what I wanted to update on. I hope things are trending that way for you. If they're not, I would say it's happening here, so I don't see why it wouldn't happen by you at a certain point. So stay positive, stay focused, and if you're not at that point yet, and even once you get to that point, get back to those old school things. Make that video content. Do those video walkthroughs. Get yourself out there so that people, if they're not out and about physically, they still see you. They still see you as that expert, that person that they want to talk to when the time comes. So I wish you the best of luck. I'll be back for an update probably later this week. Have a great rest of the day, and God bless.